Hey guys, I'm still getting set up here. Hi Anita. Hi Anita. Hi Deb. Why is this not? Jeez. Why is my sound still there? All right, Anita. Deb. What's up, Hustler? It's about time you get here, Hustler. You're late. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just wanted to say that. So tonight I'm going for roughly 2 hours, and that's it. And then I'm cutting off. Done after 2 hours. Because I need my sleep. Because I have to get up to work. So I can't do the late night thing during the week because it's killing me. Because then I'm tired the next day. So I'm only taking about 9 names, 9 of them to begin with, and then I'll go from there. And I'm going to keep them on the quicker side. Because I can't do the 1:32 in the morning. It's too much during the week. So I'm only going to take about 9, and then it's getting cut off. Because I just cannot do it. I'll save that for like Saturday night when I don't have to work the next day. Possible this Thursday. I don't know. I might not work this Friday. We're supposed to get more snow. Unreal. There's 2 right now, Nieces. So far, just 2. Anita and Deb. And my cat thinks he's going to act up right now. You want on there, Nieces? Okay. And Nieces. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm never sure how to pronounce anybody's name. If you want on the list, just let me know and I will add you to the list. Very good. Just what Deb said. Deb's like, asked to be added to the list. Pretty much accurate there, Deb. Aisha. Hey, Seashells. Anita, do you know what your question is? Okay, I'm adding Aisha. So I have 4. I've got room for 5 more. And then I'm cutting them off. Cutting it off after 9. And then I will reassess. Hey, Touch of Love. Okay, I'm adding Touch of Love. So we have Anita, Deb, Nieces, Aisha, Touch of Love. Anita, do you know what your question is? Can you guys hear me okay? I need to move this closer, I think. I have my mic close enough. Alright, that's probably better. Okay, go ahead, Anita. No, Anita's question. Anita is up. Oh, now my mic is showing, and I hate that because I'm weird about things showing. What is coming towards me? You do? Okay, thanks, Nieces. Okay, Rara, I'm adding you. Just what's coming towards you in general, Anita? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the list. 3 more, and that'll be 9. Excuse me, I gotta clear my throat. General, okay. All right, what is coming in general for Anita? What is coming up in general for Anita? Better shuffle a little bit here. iShares. Okay, I'll add you. Got 2 more spots. If you're just coming in, please read the pinned comment down below. Right above the chat box. Okay, what is coming towards Anita? What does Anita need to know? the Moon. The Tower. So some changes coming, Anita. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Moon. First, I feel like I need to say there may be times where you think about the past a lot and it kind of stresses you out. Maybe past situations. Oh, my cat's being a jerk right now. Swear to God. Okay. Jeez. But thinking about some past situations, I feel like stresses you out at times. May keep you from kind of putting effort into certain things that you want to put effort into. Now coming up, you've got the Tower, which is about some changes coming up. Clarify this Tower. High Priestess in reverse. Could be somebody that now if this is you, you may need to listen to your gut feelings more. Okay, might give you a different perspective on things. This could also be someone else who's going to kind of, I don't know, there's a big change here. Okay, something's going to change. It could have to do with gut feelings or a different perspective. I feel like it could be somebody you know, a friend, coworker, a relative. I don't know if it's an apology or what it is. Some kind of change. There's going to be a change happening here. A bigger change, okay? What about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Four Swords in reverse. Devil in reverse. Whew, doggy. I don't know. So the change could be with someone else. It's kind of like someone contacts you and they want to talk to you, tell you something, reveal something. And then I don't know if you kind of quit speaking to them, if this person is kind of more toxic. But I feel like you're going to either almost feels like an argument or cutting off ties with them, telling them like, I don't want to talk to you. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's kind of, it can be argumentative. It can be just pretty blunt words. The Four Swords in the reverse, Devil in the reverse. Something like toxic here. And then Queen of Cups. That's interesting. Whoever this is, I feel like you're tied to them emotionally. Like it could be family or a close friend. Because it just feels like there's a lot of emotions wrapped into this situation, whatever that is. I've literally got my spray bottle sitting here to spray my cat. Because all he wants to do is get into stuff while I'm on live. God. He must have just woke up from his nap. So anyway, Anita, I feel like, I don't know, it feels like somebody wanting to talk to you. And the moon's here also, which means it can mean things being revealed, okay? Kind of things being drudged up. So it almost feels like somebody could even be from a past situation. There's some kind of change there, a discussion, an argument, a disagreement. And it might shake up your stability a little bit, or you cut ties with them, or at the very least, maybe you just don't speak with them for a period of time, okay? So that's what I'm getting today, Anita, for that. Deb, do you know your question? Miss Deb? Dean, you can ask a question. I have to put you on the list, though. There is a little bit of a wait. Put me in, coach. What does that mean, hustler? You're welcome, Anita. Aisha, you have to wait until I call your name, okay? There's people ahead of you. Please wait until I call your name. Are things going to go different? Oh, Deb. Deb is worried. Don't worry, Deb. Shivani, I cannot understand what you're saying. Also, you need to be on the reading list to get a reading. Okay, Deb wants to know, are things going to go different this time with the house thing? Deb wants to know, are things going to go differently this time with the house thing? Let's see. Two of Wands, well, that's good. Page of Swords, that's good. We have one more. Is this 7? I think it will, Deb. Because you've got Two of Wands, which is, you know, it's looking towards the future. You know, it's planning, goal making, movement, progress. Page of Swords is like someone coming with news. Okay, it's like a messenger, someone coming to tell you something. And then Seven of Wands in the reverse. That's good because there's nothing, you know, defenses are down, nothing, you know, nothing there to worry about. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. That's really good. That's stability, you know, and it's my card for like family stability, financial, material things. The world changes. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you are gonna stress a little bit about it. But the world is good. Okay, it's new cycles beginning. What about the Seven of Wands? Victory. Now, Ten of Swords, that's anxiety. So I'm sure you're still going to be stressed out. But this other card, the Seven of Wands, indicates the opposite. This Ten of Swords is saying it's the ending of that cycle. It's the ending of a difficult time. Six of Wands, that's the victory card. Success. So, I mean, it looks really good, Deb. And then Page of Pentacles. It's another page, another new beginning. You got the Page of Pentacles. You've got the Page of Swords. Like, they're all really good cards. No, Hustler, you didn't. Is that what you meant by put me in coach? My gosh. All right, I'm adding you now. Let me see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got room for one more. That's it. Then I'm taking a look at the time because I cannot run late. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, Deb. I mean, I think it's fine as long as you don't rush into anything or, you know what you're doing. She's gonna dumb it. Girl, don't make me take you off this list, Hustler, that I just put you on. Okay, Shivani, you have to go. Because I do not understand what you're saying, and I told you, and someone else told you. All right. Cannot be spamming questions. All right, Miss Nieces, you're up. You're up, ma'am. My computer tower sounds like it's gonna blow up again. See, Deb, I'm fast even when I'm shuffling. Will I be involved in any legal? God, I hope not, unless they're good ones. Let me think. Do I want these? Which cards do I want? They don't call me Sniper for nothing. Well, Aisha, I can't understand her. I mean, I gathered she was asking a question, but I don't understand. So she might want to go find a different live where she can understand, you know, and they can understand her. Because if I had to ask her something while I was pulling the cards, she wouldn't understand me. And then I wouldn't understand her. All right, Nieces wants to know, will I be involved in any legal proceedings in the near future? Nieces wants to know if she will be involved in any legal proceedings in the near future. Cards are trying to fly out when I'm not ready yet. Okay, will Nieces be involved in any legal proceedings in the near? Seven of Pentacles. What day is today? Tuesday. I'm normally not live on Tuesdays, I don't think. Knight of Wands. Something may be brewing, but then this Knight of Wands says no. So let me see what else I get here. Two of Cups. Interesting. Okay, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Page of Swords in the reverse. Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant can talk about contracts, commitments, structure. Let me get another one. Why the Hierophant? Four of Wands in the reverse. That's like, Okay, that's very strange. Give me another one. Seven of Swords. I don't know if someone's trying to be sneaky here. Page of Swords in reverse. I don't know if somebody's trying to keep an eye, like watch you. That can be like, you know, somebody watching you online or keeping tabs on you. With this Page of Swords in reverse. Almost like trying to see what you're doing. But then Hierophant and the Four of Wands, it's like a commitments or contracts breaking down. But then the Seven of Swords can be someone trying to be sneaky. Clarify the Seven of Swords. It can mean, I feel like someone's trying to make a decision. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, what about the Knight of Wands in reverse? Four of Pentacles, letting go. But then it's like, but then this energy here is kind of saying no. Because then there's, you know, stress relief, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, like no effort being put into it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Like there may be somebody thinking about something, but I don't think it's going to happen. Two of Cups, Death in reverse. I don't know what this is. Two of Cups is like a close connection. Can be friends, family. romantic, any kind of close connection. But then death in reverse. Let me get another one. Queen of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Why does this devil keep coming out tonight? I don't know if there's somebody more toxic that's closer to you that Queen of Wands in reverse can be some pretty angry energy. They might be older than you. They don't have to be. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Devil, that's toxic. Like that's something toxic. And then Scorpio, death in reverse. It's like a new beginning. Clarify the Devil. Let me see. Three of Swords. Whatever this was, it was like whoever this is, it's painful, or the connection before was painful. And then Three of Pentacles in reverse could be a friend that you don't talk to anymore, that you had a falling out, friend. Hell is going on? The legal stuff, I don't know if this, it's kind of like somebody thinking about it, but they don't take action. Like talking about it, thinking about it, but I don't see anything happening with it. Like, it doesn't seem like there's any action behind whatever. Like, it doesn't take place. This over here, this over here with the Three of Swords, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Death card, Two of Cups. This, I don't know. This doesn't even seem related to the other cards. Or maybe it is. I have no idea. But it feels different. Something, a toxic connection or a toxic person. I mean, the Devil's also about feeling chained to something, causing you pain. You know, that could even, you know, I guess it could still relate to the other. Seven of Wands in reverse. No, I don't feel like the legal stuff. It feels like there's some sneaky energy coming from somewhere. But it's kind of like, it reminds me of somebody who's all talk and no action. That's what the energy kind of feels like. Because all of these cards here, you know, there's no effort being put in. The stress goes away. You know, Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's not any action there. There's no movement there. If you're just coming in, please read the pinned comment down below. Thank you. This one here, I mean, it could be like family related. As long as you know what it is, it doesn't matter if I know what it is. But it's a close connection, like friend or family. Something toxic there. you know, someone hot-headed or argumentative or a fire sign or all of the above. Something, you know, that's painful with this Three of Swords. Painful, you know, but as far as the legal stuff, it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. It feels, like I said, it almost feels like somebody's talking a bunch of smack, but they don't do anything, you know. Like, I'm gonna do this, and then they don't. Just, you know, kind of reminds me of like being, you know, somebody being a bully, but they don't go through with it. Like, just, I don't know, scare tactics. I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. So that's what I got, ma'am. So hopefully nothing comes of it. I mean, I have no clue what it is or whatever, but hopefully legal matters are usually not a fun thing, no matter what the situation is, you know? I was hoping the Justice card would come out, but it didn't. I was hoping that would come out, but it didn't. Divyanish, take my name on the list? What do you mean? Okay, Aisha is next. Aisha is next. I mean, that's the way it looks now, Nieces. You know, the energy's always changing. You know, it never stays the same. It's just constantly moving around, and so you might, you know, I don't know how soon you were thinking that might happen, but you might want to check back, you know, after a certain period of time, you know what I mean? Just to see what might be going on with it after a while. Aisha, it's your turn. Do you have a question? If you have a question, you need to ask me the question. Because it's now your turn. So, if you have a question, I need to know what that is. Night, nieces. Sleep well. Okay, Divyanish. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you might be the last one I take. We'll have to see. Aisha, it is your turn. Yes. Do you have a question? Oh, thirsty. Okay, Talha. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Talha. Feelings for Aisha, no contact, and third. Oh boy, third party. Okay, let me bring out my light seers. Hey, Colleen. Talha's feeling for Aisha, no contact. feelings for Aisha. No. Happy birthday, Colleen. I had to say that before I forgot to tell you. Did you have a good day, Colleen, for your birthday? Okay, Tala's feelings for Aisha. No contact. Third party. Tala's feelings for Aisha. No contact. Third party. That's good. All right, let's see. Page of Cups. I don't know if he's got his head in the clouds. Nine of Swords. Oh, King of Cups in the reverse. I get the feeling here that he knows, like he feels he owes you an apology. I feel like he's actually a bit stressed out. Nine of Swords. Page of Cups can be apology, or it can be somebody. It can mean they're naive, or not naive, but immature. Or it can mean somebody wanting to or thinking about apologizing. King of Cups in the reverse. I have to get some more on that one. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Oh, the Star card. Well, it's the Star and the Sun. Like, these are two of the best cards in the tarot deck. With the Page of Cups, which can be that energy of, you know, oh, I should apologize. I mean, unless it just means he's daydreaming. The Star, that's, you know, wishes and dreams come true. The Sun, that's the happiest card in the deck. Let me see the Nine of Swords. The Death card. With the Nine of Swords, let me see. Magician in reverse. I feel like he might want to speak to you to apologize. I don't think he knows how to go about doing that. Like, so I feel like it gives him anxiety. Nine of Swords, it's a lot of anxiety. Sleepless nights. Here's the Death card, okay? Something ending. But that also usually, you know, if something is ending, something takes its place or something new begins. Magician in reverse. So this is an energy of not manifesting, you know, not being able to manifest what you want. So even though he might want to apologize, in the very least speak with you, I don't think he knows how to like go about doing it. Or he's afraid. Six of Pentacles in reverse. 3. Yeah, it's like he knows he wasn't. He knows that he created a difficult time for you. What about the High Priestess? 2 of Swords, trying to make up his mind. 7 of Pentacles. I don't feel like he's happy right now, and I also feel like he's a little bit confused. Oh, I had to move my heater back. Making me too hot. Hey, James. It's... So this, I feel, already happened. This is like the no contact, okay? That's what that is for me. He's currently in this, anxiety. I feel like he regrets what he's done. But I also feel like he's confused. It's like he thinks about apologizing, wanting to talk to you, but then, like, it stresses him out, so he doesn't do it. He knows that it would, he's got to, like, work up the nerve to do that, and I think he's having a hard time. But I think he's very aware of what he's done. Like, there's almost a thing of like, oh, I know I screwed up. I screwed up big time. I'd really like to talk, but the fear kind of is stopping him. And, fear, confusion, anxiety. I don't know how to, after not talking, how to approach or contact you, etc. It's very confusing energy. All right, I'll say that. So, unless he, works up the nerve, that's on him. He's got to figure it out. Divyanish, at this point, you're last. Right now, I have Touch of Love, Rara, iShares, Hustler, and then you. How's it going, James? What is Rex's feelings for me? Does he want to be... Okay. Rex's feelings for Touch of Love. So I'm going to have to use these cards again. Rex's feelings for Touch of Love. Well, I feel like he definitely knows he screwed up. You're welcome. He definitely knows he screwed up. He just seems very confused and fearful and anxious. All the things. Okay, Rex's feelings for Touch of Love. Gotta shuffle these a few more times. That didn't go well. It was not a good shuffle. Rex's feelings for Touch of Love. Oh, somebody does that to me one time, that they're done. I don't give second chances like that. Not with that stuff. I don't play games. People out here playing games with other people's lives. Okay, Rex's feelings for Touch of Love. No, Page of Wands, that's good. Attracted to you. Let's scroll back to the question. What is it? Okay, that's what it says. Seven of Wands. Got some lots of wands here so far. The moon. Oh, the Emperor in reverse. What is going on with that? Magician in reverse again. I feel like this person lacks some confidence, okay? But I feel like he likes to keep things more easygoing. You know, more of like, oh, let's just kind of hang out and do our thing, you know, etc. He does seem kind of like he'd be the type to flirt when he's comfortable with somebody, but at the same time, he feels like he needs some confidence. What about the Seven of Wands? King of Swords and reverse. Yeah, he's not talking. The Sun, he does have a good time. Page of Pentacles. So, the energy that keeps coming up, these page, you know, this Page of Pentacles. This is the second one so far. The first one was Page of Wands, so he does like to, you know, he's attracted to you. He likes to go out and do things and have fun. Page of Pentacles. This is about, these pentacles can be about effort, okay? It's kind of like putting in a little bit of effort, but not a ton. Like, he does have a good time with you. You know, the Sun card is here. I don't feel like he's great with communication, or he just doesn't talk about stuff. With this King of Swords in the reverse. Night, Aisha. But the page, when the pages come up, it's either that they're more on the immature side, or not as mature, or it's minimal effort, meaning I like to go out on dates. I like to keep it, you know, hassle-free, low commitment or none. It's that kind of energy. Let me see what the Moon card says. Tell me about the Moon. Now, the Moon is about things being revealed. So let's see, or things coming to the surface. Seven of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Hangman in reverse. I feel like, so as far as him, like, where I said he likes, oh, bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. That makes sense because that's what I was feeling. It kind of feels like in the past, something happened that kind of made him feel abandoned or left out or didn't get enough attention that he felt like he should have. And it kind of feels, he feels a little bit emotionally closed off on purpose, okay? From something that happened in the past, whether it was with immediate family or in a, you know, another love connection, whatever that was, okay? It almost feels like someone saying, if I don't get too close to anybody, I won't get hurt. But I do like to go out and have fun. You know, I like to keep it more casual-ish. You know, he doesn't talk about stuff. You're correct. Sounds like him. Yeah. But it feels like it doesn't feel personal to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with how he views you. It's all about him and how he views close connections in general. Like, if I don't get too close, I won't get hurt. You know, it's like somebody kind of, if like if you've got a past experience or a past trauma, it can even be something from your childhood. You know, it could be a friend who betrayed you. You know what I mean? It could like be a range of things, but it's almost like someone saying, telling themselves like, I'm just gonna keep kind of my heart closed off. I'm gonna keep it light. I won't get if I don't get too involved, you know, with my emotions, then I won't get hurt. I won't be disappointed. Hey Karen. So, but it doesn't feel like it has anything really to do with you. It just feels like that's how he views things. I mean, right now anyway. This moon is here. You know, this is about like things like our subconscious, okay? Things that we have buried that we don't really, you know, a lot of times we don't want to look at it, so we bury it, we shove it down. Queen of Cups in reverse. You know, this is about emotions. But I feel like it's something that, yeah, see, a lot of my experience is someone that says like, just go with the flow, we'll see what happens, that they don't, you know what I mean? They say that to keep you hooked, because they don't want to label something, or they don't want to hurt anybody, or they do it because that's what they're just kind of telling themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I just like to keep, I just want to go with the flow. Some people are perfectly happy doing that, and other people are not made for that. So it's just, a matter of what, it's a matter of what you can do personally and what if you're that type of person or not. Karen, probably not tonight because I got to make sure I'm off of here at a decent hour. So I'm not doing that many tonight. I don't want to be up too late. I mean, that's the way it looks now. Of course, that touch of love, that can change. Energy is always changing. People change. It just feels like there's something there with him that is stemming from his past, a past experience, being hurt in the past, something to that effect. Like, it doesn't feel like it's personal to you. But he does, the cards do show he likes going out with you. He has a good time. It's just what you said about, can we just like go with the flow kind of thing. But I think that's how he is. It seems like that's how he is in general right now. Okay, Karen. Okay, as of right now, I'm not adding any more names to the list. I have 4 people here right now, and then I'll see how it goes, but I've only got like another hour here that I'm going to be doing them. So, do not want to run too late tonight. Unless, someone disappears that was on the list and they're not here anymore. Rara, are you here? Rara. I feel weird when I'm like I don't feel like I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that properly. My gosh. Okay, you are here. What's next for me in love? Single now, just... So you were in a relationship that you just ended? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you said. I just want to clarify. Okay, I thought that's what you said. Yes, as of right now, Sona, the list is closed. I gotta make sure I don't stay up too late tonight. I've just been staying up way too late. So, I'm thinking, I've been trying to, like, come up with a more set schedule. So, I'm pretty sure Saturday nights will be my late night. When I don't have to work the next morning. It's just too hard. Like, I've been getting off here way too late. Like, 2 in the morning is just way too late for me. I'll put it that way. I'm too old to be staying up that late. When I work the next day. Then I'm tired the next day, and then I work, then I end up taking a nap. It just, like, screws up my sleep cycle. Really screws up my sleep cycle. So, trying not to do that to myself. Okay. Brower wants to know what is coming next in love. gotta make sure I get these shuffled good. They stick together. After Rara, who I'm doing right now, iShares, you're next. Then Hustler. Then Divianish. Okay, what is next? Oh, jeez. Well, for Rara in Love. Eight of Wands. So 8 of Wands in reverse. This must be the past where you kind of... it doesn't seem like you're even talking to that person now, by the looks of that. 6 of Wands, Victory. That's a good card. Success. 9 of Wands. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Okay, that's good. Okay. What about the 6 of Wands? Ace of Wands with the 6 of Wands. That's a good card. Let's see what else. No Fortune in reverse. Oh. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you might have a new love coming towards you. I mean, Ace of Wands, that's kind of passionate. With the 6 of Wands, which is the Victory card, it's success. And then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is, you know, that's the commitment card, security, stability. You know, these are really good cards. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's changes. I feel like this person will be very different from the last person. Like, I feel like you'll notice immediately. 9 of Wands in reverse. So that's letting go of, you know, the baggage, like it feels like the last relationship was difficult, more stressful, okay? This one seems like it'll be the complete opposite. Let's get a few more on the, clarify the 9 of Wands. 3 of Wands in reverse. Ooh, 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, Knight of Cups. So the new person could be younger than you. They don't have to be. But Knight of Cups. And I almost want to say, clarify this 2 of Cups. Yep. Sorry. I keep saying yep. I'm thinking something, and then I get another card, and it kind of clarifies, and I'm like, yep. So, I feel like this person, this 2 of Cups and the Tower, okay, they're both in reverse, so this is something that's basically already happened, okay? But I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is the next person you're going to meet. So it kind of feels like this person that you meet, the new person, it's an energy of you've both been through the same thing. It's almost like you start talking and you're both, you know, sharing your stories of the last relationship and what happened. And it feels like a connection will form between you because you have both been through similar experiences in your past relationships. Like it almost feels like this person at this point is going through what you're going through now. Kind of like, you'll have that shared thing in common. Like, oh yeah, I just broke it off with my ex kind of thing. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, that's like that single, and then the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like you're going to meet someone, could be pretty soon actually. Give me another card for the time on this. Eight of Cups, walking away. I want to say within 5 to 6 months, I feel like you'll meet this person. And I feel like you're going to have a lot in common. I feel like you're going to get along very well. You'll have common like interests, things that you like. And I just feel like it's going to be a very good thing. Okay, the Six of Wands. And you'll share the common thing of, the experiences you had in your last relationship. So, I don't know if you meet them online or where that is, but it's kind of like you start talking and it's like, oh yeah, I had this, and you start talking about it and you're like, wow, we have pretty similar, experiences. But it looks really good, actually. It does. Like, this person seems like a good person. So I think that would be very good for you, Rara. Definitely something to look forward to. I'm currently not taking any more names. Yeah, I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be a really good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. As long as, you're healed from the previous relationship, and you're good to go. Some people have a tendency to just go from one to the other and, don't give themselves any time in between to kind of heal from it, You're welcome, Rara. iShares, you are next. iShares, Hustler, and then Debianish. Oh, why my YouTube page keeps quitting on me. It's actually pretty slow in here anyway. Sorry, Sam. I'm taking less readings tonight just because I can't be up so late tonight, but I'm here pretty often, you know, multiple times a week. So if you check back, you know, on one of the other days, I'll more than likely be here. The list filled up pretty quick tonight just because I'm not doing as many. You didn't bother me at all, Karen. Thanks, Sama. Was iShares here? Are you here, iShares? I think sometimes people are typing and I want to give them a few minutes here. Hustler, did MD come back at all? I didn't see him on when I got on at 9. He did? He came back online? I mean, on live? Sama, if they're not here, I'll add you, but I would have to take the next person, which is Hustler, because there's two other people that have been waiting already. I'd have to put you at the end. Oh, he did? Darn it, I'm missing it. iShares, are you here? Well, he wasn't on very long the second time then. I don't think iShares is here. Just trying to give him a few minutes because some people don't say I'm here before they start typing their question. They're typing their question as I'm asking if they're here, and then I go to the next person and then they're there. Oh my god. iShares, are you here? All right. I'm not seeing iShares. So Hustler, you are up, woman. Then you gotta go and do the wave thing, don't you? Okay, so Hustler's up. Sama, I'm gonna add you at the end after Divyanish. I'm like, okay, I'm getting a different deck. I'm gonna be okay with my heart and financially. I'm gonna move to these. Cross off your name. Will Hustler be okay? Emotionally and financially. Hustler be okay. Heart and financially. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Will Hustler be okay with heart and financially? Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, Seven of Swords came out in the halfway. Let's see. The High Priestess. Clarify the Five of Wands. King of Pentacles. I feel like financially you could struggle for a minute. But a lot of it feels times are just like internally struggling, like the thought of it overwhelming. But I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now that can be financial struggle, or it can just be talking about, you know, security and stability being, you know, not great now because of the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of, because of the situation, it changed, you know, your finances immediately. It changed how secure you felt, that type of thing. Let me get one on this Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Like, I feel like I need to say, like, watch your spending. Like, watch your emotional spending. Make sure you're not emotionally spending. Because I feel like there might be some of that going on. You didn't? Are you sure? Are you fibbing with me, ma'am? um, I feel like there's like a, you know, you did, yeah. Because it made me think of my friend. So my best friend of, oh gosh, my best friend of a long ass time. We'll just put it that way, okay? My entire life, since we were kids. She's having one of her knees is getting replaced tomorrow. She's having knee replacement surgery. So she's been like doing all the things, prepping, getting things put up in the house, you know, bars and all this for after the fact. But anyway, there's this company called Life is Good, and they make like t-shirts and, you know, sweatshirts and all that. Pretty good, decent prices. Like I see them come up all the time on social media stuff. It's like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a cute shirt. So anyway, they've had like all these Christmas shirts on sale and everything. Literally like every day, she's sending me text messages like, oh my God, girl, check this one out. She'll send me the picture. She's like ordering every other day. I'm like, how many freaking shirts do you need? Like, how many? So, and then I was at her house on Saturday, like helping her clean some stuff because, you know, she's not going to be able to do shit after her surgery tomorrow for quite a while. So she's showing me, like, check out the shirts I got. She goes, and I still, like, I just got these and I have more coming in a couple days. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then even today, she sends me a text, and it's another shirt from the same. And I'm like, girl, just walk away, close the website, and walk away. And she replied she was laughing. So, but I think because today was the day before her surgery, right? So I know she's like freaking out. She says like, "Oh, I'm calm, I'm okay," but she's not. Like I know her. I've known her my entire life, so. I think she's just like, I'm like, oh, she's freaking out, and so she's spending more money right now, and I know that's what she's doing, right? So this, when I was pulling your cards, like that feeling, literally, I had it again today with my friend, like, oh, she's emotionally spending right now. Yeah, yeah, you have to pay attention now, where before, you know, you probably didn't have to, you know, pay that close attention because you had somebody there that were, you know, splitting the bills with. Um, so yeah, that was good. You like reeled it back in, like, oops, can't be doing that. But it made me think of her. Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah, I think emotionally you're gonna be fine. Um, you know, Seven of Swords. It's in the halfway, so it's like, yeah, there's stress. You know, you're stressing out here, but it's not. It doesn't feel over the top. It's, you know, it came out in the halfway, which is more of a neutral position to come out. Um, Ace of Cups. I mean, I don't know. You might even meet somebody new, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. It could just mean that this is you and you know, a new way of feeling emotionally after what happened. Um, you know, building a new future, you know, looking at what you've achieved so far, Seven of Pentacles. You know, this is work also, putting in work and effort. And then Three of Wands, looking towards the future. So you don't feel super off balance. High Priestess, that's high intuition. Lovers in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Temperance. All of these, we got three major arcana here. High Priestess, Lovers in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. There's gonna be times where, you know, you're kind of thinking about the past too much. But then Temperance is here. Okay, so Temperance is saying, everything in divine timing. This is about patience. It's about healing. Okay. And I think, with this High Priestess card, that it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for the healing to take place. Okay. It doesn't happen overnight. But High Priestess is that energy of trust your gut feelings. Okay. When you're more healed. But Temperance says doesn't happen overnight. You can't flip a switch and have everything be okay. Can't flip a switch and have it be like it was. You can't flip the switch and just be like, oh, I'm great now. It doesn't work that way because, emotions are involved. So you just have to take this time for yourself so that you can heal, right? But I think you're fine, both financially and emotionally. It just takes time. Financially, you just have to figure it all out, be more aware, which you are. You reeled it back from the spending, like, oh, like that's self-awareness, right? Like, oh, I'm overspending. I shouldn't do that. I got to stop it. Like, you knew why you were doing it. So if you have self-awareness, it helps a lot because you know what you're doing. You can quit doing it. So that helps. As far as emotions and all that, it just takes time. Stuff doesn't go away overnight. Yeah, I mean, you just have to be more aware and more smart of what you're doing. I mean, it makes sense. You wanted to redo the one room and get some new things for that, and I think that's okay because that's part of the whole healing thing, like making the space different. You know what I mean? Like changing the space. I think that can be a part of that whole healing thing, making things different from what they were. I think it helps. So I completely understand that. BH, I'm sorry. The list is closed for tonight. I'm not taking any more names, okay? I need to change my pinned message. Let me change it. I still need some stuff, but I'm like, I gotta be smart. Yeah. Ma'am, there's an upcoming result of KVS. Will I be able to clear the exam? And when will I get a government job from India? Gosh, you're so young. He's live now? Well, I gotta miss him. Okay, Divyanchi. Okay, I cannot read half these names, let alone pronounce them. I apologize. Well, if you go in there, tell them I'm live. That's why I'm not in there. Okay, Divyanchi. So KVS, is KVS like a government exam? Because I don't know what that is. Like, I'm just trying to be clear. I know what I'm asking here. Does the exam have to do with the government job? Or is that something different? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. I swear sometimes I gotta read these 3 times. Okay. Okay, there's an upcoming result. Will I be able to clear? When will I get a government job? Okay. Okay. Devianchi wants to know about the exam and the government job. Exam and a government job. Okay. Oh, these cards are hard to shuffle. Okay. Devianchi wants to know about the exam and government job. King of Swords, that's good. High Priestess again. She keeps coming out all over the place. Tell me about the King of Swords. Ugh, the Emperor in reverse. 2 of Cups. What about the High Priestess? So I feel like the exam will go well. Like, I feel like you're going to pass the exam. The job, I feel though, even though you pass the exam, I feel like it may be a little bit of time before the job happens. I mean, it could even be, I don't know, maybe 5 to 6 months for the job. But I feel like the exam does go well. Hierophant with the 10 of Cups. That can be contracts, commitments. But that feels like more the exam. it feels like it could be up to 6 months on the job itself. Um, maybe due to, it feels like there's some I feel like it's, I don't know if there's like high demand or just a lot of competition for the job, but it feels like something to that effect. Like there's either like a lot of competition for this job, you know, or government jobs, um, or you know, just not enough space at the, you know, early on. Oh no, the cards are fine. I'm just trying to pinpoint, you know, why there might be a delay in actually getting the job. So I've got this King of Swords, Emperor in reverse. Um, yeah, it feels like 4 to 6 months time frame. So there's a lot of competition. Okay, that's what I figured. I don't know if you have a friend who is already working this job, but I feel like if you have a friend already doing this, um, like they could get you in the door kind of thing. You don't? You might, I don't know, maybe you meet somebody. It almost feels like a connection where someone helps you out along the way to get the job. Not as far as the exam part, but the job part of it. Um, but there just feels like there's more competition. Okay. This Five of Swords here, there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, there's a lot of crows here, like fighting to the death, basically. Which makes me think there's, you know, high demand for this. Um, and I've got Four of Pentacles, I've got Six of Pentacles, which, you know, kind of makes me feel like it could be 4 to 6 months before you actually get the job. Let me see. Teaching or administration? Let's see. Teaching or administration? Feels like it's more administration. I want to say it's more administration than teaching. Seven of Swords in reverse. Which actually seems like the administration feels like it feels a bit less stressful than the teaching. Which is why I say that, because the cards that were coming out were kind of seeming less stressful and not as much energy forward, I want to say. What do you mean, you've retaken the exams? Is that what you're saying? The cards that had to do with the exam were actually good cards. Well, none of them were bad cards, but it just it felt like more time was involved as far as getting the job. I'm waiting for my results. Many of them came out. Yes, Sama, it is your turn now. I mean, I think the exams will be fine. Sama, you can thank iShares who didn't show up. That's who you should thank. If they were here, but they're not, so people come in and get on the list and then they don't, something happens, whatever, and they're not here. Well, Hadi respond to my message in a good way. Will something happen between Hadi and I? And okay, so this month, this is February. Okay, which cards do I want? I think I'm going to use these, actually. Okay, let's see. Will Hadi respond to the message in a good way? Will something happen between... You're welcome, Divianchi. King, hi, how you doing? Please read the pinned message. I'm not doing any more readings tonight. I'm sorry. I'm about to do my last reading for the night. So I can get some sleep tonight. At a decent hour. I need some sleep at a decent hour. No problem. Sorry, couldn't help. The list kind of filled up pretty quickly. Thanks, you too. Okay, well, Hadi. Everybody wants to know about love. Well, that didn't shuffle well. Will Hadi respond to Sama's messages in a good way? I don't know why these cards don't want to shuffle for me right now. Let's see. Will Hadi respond to the message in a good way? Justice, the Death card. Nine of Cups. Let's see. Clarify the Justice. Six of Cups. Samo, were you already in a relationship with this person before, or dated or something here? We've got Six of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles, Justice. He was my boss. Did it end? I don't know. Something here seems... It feels so... Six of Cups, that would explain the fact that you know him already. Justice... I don't... It's... Justice is an energy of, like... You know, fairness, wanting the situation to be fair. Like, I don't know how that ended. So you just left the job and that was it? It wasn't like there was no hard feelings or anything? Clarify the Justice. Queen of Cups, well, oh, you definitely like him. Maybe that's why the Death card is here, because you left the job. Drama with the other boss. Okay. Yeah, because this Justice card was like something wasn't fair, or you wanted justice, or something, you know, to that effect. So what about the Death card? Two of Pentacles. I kind of feel like I'm in Aries also. Let's go Aries gang. I want to say like he's thinking about it, but almost like he'll think about it like, well, is this really a good idea? Like there's something I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like it almost is giving me the energy of somebody, like if you still work there or work for this person, it kind of feels like, you know, him going like, well, I don't know if that's a good idea or not because I work with them. I don't know. There's just this weird thing about trying to decide, like, should I, respond? Should I not? Let me see. What about the 9 of Cups? 5 of Cups. 10 of Wands. Kind of like, I don't want to regret anything. Yeah, I know. I don't know. There's something about, are you friends with him? There's almost like this thing of like, well, I don't want to regret anything. Like, I don't want to regret something. Almost like I don't want it to end up the wrong way. Almost like when you're friends with someone and, oh, I like them, but I don't want to ruin the friendship. There's just like there's kind of like some kind of fear or something here. I don't even know like hesitation on his part. Kind of like, I don't want to, I don't know. It's very, very strange. But I feel like it's like he's thinking about it. But he's hesitating. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. The Tower. The 2 of Cups. I don't know. This almost feels like he's currently dating someone, or he's ending a relationship, or will be soon. Because I've got the Tower with the 2 of Cups in reverse. That could be why he's hesitating. But there's something here. There's a hesitation, like him thinking about it. Kind of like, how am I going to respond to this message? A Tower is a big change. So I don't know if he's in a relationship now that is kind of on the verge of ending, or if he's dating somebody now that's on the verge of ending. There's something about, there's a feeling of hesitation. And not wanting to regret. Or this could just be, all of these emotional cards, with the exception of the Queen of Cups, I think, yeah, they're all in the reverse, except the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. 9 of Cups, which is like emotional happiness, it's in the reverse. 2 of Cups is in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the upright is like regret or remorse, sadness. And this 2 of Cups here with the Tower. Now, 2 of Cups can also be, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a love relationship, okay? It can just signify a close connection in someone's life. This could even be like a close friend, a relative, that, that kind of energy. It could be a parent, like, it could this could be talking about a parent's illness or a family member's illness. There's something here, you know, 10 of Wands, that is carrying a heavy load. And it's something tied in emotionally. So I feel like there's something going on with him, whether it's, you know, he's already in a relationship of some kind, or there's something going on with like his immediate family. So I feel like, and even this 10 of Swords, it doesn't even necessarily have to do with you at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he has a lot going on right now. Like the timing is bad. Like, he's got shit going on. That's the only way I can describe this. He feels emotionally overloaded, and stressed out. But it feels like there's going to be something happening, like, or maybe it already did for him, I don't know. Some kind of change affecting his emotions. A close connection, you know, a dating relationship, like whatever that is for him, that's going to upset him emotionally, or it already has. This just feels very emotionally heavy, you know, kind of sadness, that type of energy. So if he doesn't respond, or he does respond and it's very, you know, like a short response or whatever, I don't even think I would take that too personally right now, because he just seems like he's got a lot on his plate, you know. It feels like there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm glad, you know, I wish I could help more, but right now anyway. So if he doesn't respond, you know, you can always check back in a while, see if that energy has changed. He just feels like he's got a lot going on right now with something tied to his emotions, that's kind of really upsetting him. So that's what I got from that. Okay, Sama. Just don't take it I wouldn't take it personally. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't take it personally at all. I mean, hopefully he responds, you know, in a good way. He just seems very overwhelmed right now, especially with his emotions. So, okay, thank you so much. And with that, I am going to get off of here. Thank you so much for coming in. Anybody who's still in here, I think there's only a few. Check back for my other lives. I'm in here quite a bit. So, thanks so much for coming in, guys. And everybody take care. Have a good night, Sama.